Umholi we-Economic Freedom Fighters uJulius Malema uthi usazibophezele ekusizeni abampofu. Ungqongqoshe wezobulungiswa namajele uRonald Lamula uthi abesifazane abasazizwa bephephile kuleli. Kanti umholi wesikhashana we-Democratic Alliance uJohn Steenhuisen uqosela umongameli wezwe ngodaba lwe-South African Airways. Asinibingelele sinamukele kwezisizulu ku-Galaxy News kanti udaba lwethu oluphambili loluthi umholi we-EFF uJulius Malema uthi usazibophezele ekusizeni abampofu. uMalema ukhumbuze abalandeli beqembu lakhe ngokuzibophezela kwakhe ekululeni isandla asize abampofu kanti uphinde waveza ukuthi iqembu lakhe lizimisele ukwenza okungaphezulu ukusiza abantu. Lokho uMalema ubekhuluma esiqeshini sesithangame esisatshaleliswe ezinkundleni zokuxhumana nalapho ethe nozakwabo basemkhakheni wezepolitiki bangamfakazela ukuthi basiza ngokungenamkhawulo abaswele ize noma lokho ekwenza ngaphandle kokubiza abazoxoshela abathwebula izithombe. Kanti uthi isizathu salokho ngukuthi uyalwazi usizo lwabantu kanye nobuhlungu babo bokweswela.
I help the poor all my life. I build houses for the poor all my life. I take their children to schools. All of those who live with me in politics and in business, they will tell you that he always searches us to go and help the poor. We do so without cameras. We do so without statements because we know the pain and the suffering of poor people. I don't read about poverty. I lived poverty. I know what it means to sleep without bread. I don't have to be poor to know where we come from because I come from there. Kiabereka no lempile mereko. I can't be the same because I can't be the same. I can't claim to be a working class, but my background allows me to lead the working class because I know the struggles of the working class. That's who I am.
Kanti uma sihlabela phambili ushayela izandla umshanguzo okhiqizwa kuleli odambisa i-COVID-19 ungqongqoshe wezempilo. Udokotela Zulu Mkhize uhambe emagameni kaMengameli wezwe ngesikhathi encoma ukutholakala kwalomshanguzo okwazi ukusiza sekubona ngokusa kubo ngesifo se-COVID-19. Kanti uMkhize uthi ukutholakala kwaleli khambi kulethi ithemba kanti futhi kukuphumelela. Ubeseveza ukuthi leli khambi elibizwa nge-dexamethasone lizoqala ukusetshenziswa kuleli maduzane njengalokhu kusalandela imigudu efanele nokuzophothula ngokukhulu ukushesha. Uphinde wenaba eveza ukuthi lakuleli linawo umkhiqizo waleli khambi kanti futhi umthamo omkhiqizo uzokwengezwa. Kanti ubeseveza ukuthi okunye okujabulisayo ngokuthi amalungelo okukhiqiza leli khambi emhlabeni wonke ngaweNingizimu Afrika.
The discovery by the Oxford University in their research that it's made an impact on 20% of the people who are on oxygen and 1/3 of those on ventilators. It's a huge boost in our armaments of dealing with this issue of COVID-19. So already our clinicians committee, which is a part of the Ministerial Advisory Committee, is finalizing the protocols to make sure that this can be used as a standard treatment, even though many of the intensive care specialists have already been using it in the country. So it's actually a very, very good report that gives us a sense that it's going to be standard use in all the situations. So the drug has been always available in the country. We do have stocks and we're going to have to increase the stocks. But in addition, it is actually quite exciting because this is a drug that is, the licenses to do this drug all over the world are owned by a South African company. And so we believe that it's really a boost in the fight against COVID-19.
Kanti umholi wesikhashana we-Democratic Alliance uJohn Steenhuisen uqosela umengameli wezwe ngodaba lwe-South African Airways. uSteenhuisen uhlabe umengameli wezwe uMnumzana Ramaphosa ngembuzo nalapho ebebeka uvo lwakhe ngokungahambisani nokutakulwa kwa-SAA osodume ngokuba ngumgodi kawugcwali. OkaSteenhuisen uthe ngisho nabasezimalini uhulumeni bavumelana ukuthi indlela yokuguqula isimo somnotho kuyoba ngokuhlela kwabusha kwezinto. Kanti bese khumbuza umengameli ukuthi emkhankasweni wakhe okhetho wayibeka eqhulwini indaba yokuguqula kwesimo somnotho kodwa sekuphela iminyaka emithathu ezehhovisi kungekho ukuphatheka ngakuveza ukuhambisana naye kusho semkhankasweni wakhe. kanti bese veza ukuthi uzwile ngandlebenye ukuthi uhulumeni uzokhipha izizumbulu ukutakula i-SAA ukuze kusindiswe imisebenzi eyinkulungwane. Uqhubeke waphonsela umengameli wezwe inselelo ethi makacabangela abayizigidi ezintathu abasengozini yokulahlekelwa imisebenzi kuzwelonke ebese ephikisana nesinqumo sokufaka kwemali engango 33 billion amarandi ku-SAA njengalokhu le mali ingasetshenziswa ukusiza izigidi zabakuleli.
Deputy Speaker, everyone agrees, including your Finance Minister, Mr. President, that the only sustainable option for the way forward in our economy is through structural reform if we're going to unlock economic growth. In fact, Mr. President, structural reform was the basis on which you campaigned for the presidency of your party and for the country, and yet we stand here in Parliament today, 3 years later, and you've got nothing to show for it. Yesterday we heard we're going to have to spend 33 billion rand bailing out South African Airways to save 1,000 jobs. Mr. President, the question to you is this: will you today make the brave stand and stand with the 3 million South Africans who are going to lose their jobs and oppose the 33 billion rand bailout? Or are you going to see that money being poured into the abyss of state-owned entity like South African Airways, where it could have been used to save the lives and livelihoods of millions of more South Africans?
Kanti masibuya ekhefini sixoxa nosomnotho Owen Umfokankomo ukubheka isimo serandi namandla ezimali kuleli.
Uthando nokuzikhandla kanye nokusebenza ngokubambisana ikona kanye kuzosiza ekuthenini sikwazi ukulisana negciwane le-coronavirus.
Kila mtu anaweza kubeba virusi hivi vya corona.
I don't see wetin dey happen for town now. Coronavirus dey kpai people like say no tomorrow.
Social distancing is the new etiquette. Least we never forget.
Dulang Khaye and help
to stop the spread of this virus.
I'm here to plead with you guys, but you know what? Use a mask.
Wash your hands with soap and sanitizer and keep the good spirit.
Make you always wash your hand before you fine.
Dlala indima yakho.
It's not just for you, it's for the next person, ukoko, umkhulu, your uncle.
Healthcare workers stay at home so that they may see their homes too.
Well, as we are facing a pandemic, Galaxy News on StarSet is pledging you to not just to protect yourself, but to protect others and the people you love.
Experience the extraordinary.
I like you, girl, in particular.
Yeah, you got that young. Challenge your ordinary. Experience the extraordinary with StarSat.
The coronavirus outbreak.
Experience the extraordinary.
Tremendous waste and tremendous fraud.
Mexico is, in fact, you will soon find out.
It is a day to celebrate.
We don't approve at all what's going on.
Well, I don't know if it's necessarily unusual.
Challenge your ordinary.
Not only the government, the municipality here has had no plan.
Experience the extraordinary with StarSat. Challenge your ordinary. Experience the extraordinary.
Not only the government, the municipality here has had no plan.
Now, I believe that my peace is my most valuable asset.
Absolutely beautiful!
This is exactly what I was looking for!
Camping! DJ Khaled!
It is a day to celebrate.
We're ready for action.
I like it when it's nice and soft.
Yeah, that is nice.
How was it like growing up in Nigeria? Yes, sir, you know what it is.
Feeling is there that, you're doing something special.
Stop being so dramatic, Mira.
You should just be what you want to be.
Experience the extraordinary with StarSat.
From rural to urban, we bring you local and international sport.
From Cape to Cairo, from Nairobi to Kinshasa. As we stand out amongst the rest. And we are here to inspire you.
From the Horn of Africa to the Equator's indigenous people.
Galaxy Universal Network.
Abapenyi bezindaba nezintatheli ezingesabilutho.
Bila woga, upendeleo, hatuogopi chochote.
Channel 500 on StarSat. This is Galaxy Universal Network.
Siphinde sinamukele kwezesizulu la ku Galaxy News kanti ke masimukele udaba lwethu olandelayo ungqongqoshe wezobulungiswa namajele uRonald Lamula uthi abesifazane abasazizwa bephephile kuleli. uLamula bekhuluma ngemva kwezehlo zakamuva nalapho kubulawa abesifazane obuthaphuthaphu ezweni lonke nasekuvuse izinhlozo kwabaningi behlaba behlikiza lesenzo esithatha njengobulwane. Kanti uLamula uthi abesifazane sebekhathele kubulawa nokuhlukunyezwa kanti futhi uyafisa ukwazi ukuthi yini okumele yenziwe ukuze lesihlava siphele. Uqhube wathi sekuyisikhathi sokuthi nabesilisa abasukumi balwisana nalokhu bonke abasho ngazulinye ukuthi akuzukwenzeka egameni lami.
Women are sick and tired because of patriarchy, which is only gradually removed in our society today. Men are constantly implementing a special type of oppression. What will it take for us as men to realize that this sort of thing has no place in our communities? You do not need any law to truly believe that women are humans and treat them like humans. Because of us men, women do not feel safe anywhere in this country. Their fears are informed by heinous and fatal deeds they suffer at the hands of men. As men, we must stand up, say enough is enough and not in our name.
Bakhale ngendlala abasola ngokweba imali yebhange lakwa VPS ngesikhathi bevela enkantolo. Laba isikhombisa abangabasola baphike balala ngomhlane emacaleni abasola ngawo ukuzidamuzela imali yakwa VPS ebalela ko2 billion amarandi. Kanti laba sola bebevele enkantolo yaseGoli bebhekane namacala abucayi ezentengiso kulandela ukuboshwa ngolesithathu ekseni ngemva kophenyo lidonsa iminyaka emibili lokudliwa kwezigidi zamarandi kuleli bhange ebelizinzela Limpopo. Kanti bonke laba abamangalelwa bathe ngeke bavuma amacala angama47 ababekwe wona okubalwa kuwo inkohlakalo, ukweba kanye nokushushumbisa izimali. Ngokwencwadi efunde enkantolo lo osola kuba ngobhongoza kuleli cala uChief waMatozi uthe uzowaphika amacala futhi ufuna ukuvezela inkantolo ukuthi umsulwa. Kanti uzakwabo uAndile Ramavunga naye uhambe emazwini akhe ethi umsulwa ubeseveza ukuthi u15 million rand asola ngokuthola kungemthetho empeleni kwakuyimali ayekhokhelwe eVPS ngomsebenzi owenziwa ngenye izinkampani zakhe. Kanti laba sola baphinde bakhala ngemali yebail abanikezwe yona nge100,000 amarandi njalo kubethe imbeqolo kanti futhi ngeke bekwazi ukuyikhokha nje kube ngenamali kwazisa abasebenzi. Kanti masihlabela phambili isinqumo senkantolo eMelika simchithile umengameli uDonald Trump. Inkantolo ephakeme ikhiphe isinqumo lapho uTrump ethe ngeke ukuqhubeka necebo abelizama lokumisa uhlelo oluvikela bokufika abasebancane eMelika nabaziwa njenge-Dreamers ababalelwe emakhulwini ayisi700,000. Lesi sinqumo sibuka sizolimaza umkhankaso kaTrump njengalokho leli cebo elichithiwe bekungelinye elalimgogodla emkhankasweni wakhe wokuhlaba ihlandla lesibili endlini iWhite House. Umengameli wamajaji uJohn G. Roberts ubhale umbiko weningi nobuhlanganyelwe nabanye abane abangamalungu enkantolo ahambisana nomthetho wabekwa ngesikhathi kusungula lolu hlelo. Lolu hlelo olwaziwa nge-Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals noma iDACA lwasungulwa yilowo owabe ngumongameli oqala omnyama waseMelika umnumzane Barack Obama. Kanti ijaji uRoberts ukuvezile ukuthi lesinqumo kusengenzeka uTrump asiphikise ngokwemvume enkantolo. Khona manje lowo ogaqele isikhundla sokuba ngumengameli khona belu kwelaseMelika umnumzane Joe Biden Uthele isinqumo sibe ngesihle kakhulu kanti futhi ukuba uTrump usinqobile bekuyobe kuyothwala ezandleni zakhe icala lokubhubhisa izimpilo nekusasa labantwana abangaphezulu kwama700,000 ezinkulungwane. Uphinde wathi labantwana abakhaliphile kanti futhi bangumtsinsi okuzimilela kweleSamelika noma ngayiphi indlela.
8 years ago, thanks to the tireless efforts of advocates and dreamers, the Obama-Biden administration made history by creating the Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals program. It was an incredible step forward, one that gave dreamers protection and confidence to contribute more fully to our society. Today was another landmark victory. The Supreme Court has made it clear that DACA is the law of the land. So if Donald Trump tries to rescind DACA again, he will bear direct responsibility for destroying the lives of nearly 700,000 bright young people whose home is here, who already are Americans in every way that matters. And we're going to fight him every step of the way. Now we must recommit to that work, the work that's still ahead. DACA was never supposed to be a permanent fix. We need to pass immigration reform that delivers a roadmap to citizenship for not just for dreamers, but for the 11 million undocumented people living in and at the same time enriching the communities all across this nation. I'll send that bill to Congress in my first days as president, and I'll immediately act to protect dreamers and keep their families together. Together, we can restore our values as a nation of immigrants and as a nation that values immigrants. So to all dreamers who make our country better and stronger every day, including the more than 200,000 of our essential workers on the front lines of this pandemic, thank you. Thank you all for what you do. Thank you for what you are and who you are. This country needs you. Home is here.
Izwe laseKenya linqobe ukhetho lesihlalo sangaphakathi kwinhlangano yezizwe iUnited Nations. Lelizwe likhethwe ngolesine ngesikhathi kuvota amanxusa amazwe ngamazwe ango-192 ukukhetha izwe elizoba ingxenye yomkhandlu ize noma lingesiyona ingxenye yenhlangano yezizwe ngokuphelele. Kanti ukunqoba kwezwe laseKenya kuze ngemva kokuthi ngolesithathu ibambane ngezibalo nezwe laseDjibouti njengalokho omabili lamazwe ehlelekile ukuthola ivoti leningi. Kube sekuvotwa futhi izolo nalapho iKenya iqwaqwate laseDjibouti ngamavoti ango-129 kwango-62. Kanti kwinhlangano yezizwe kuhlala amazwe ayi-15 emkhandlweni ezokuvikela nokuyiwona obhekana nezinhlelo zokuthula nokuvikela emhlabeni jikelele. Kanti amazwe anezihlalo ngokugcwele kulo mkhandlu yiMelika, elaseShayina, yiFrance, kube lamaRussia kanye nalaseNgilandi.
1 seat. Number of ballot papers 192. Number of invalid ballots 1. Number of valid ballots 191. Abstentions 0. Number of members present and voting 191. Required 2/3 majority 128.
I got him.
Number of votes obtained.
Yes, there he is.
Kenya 129. Djibouti 62. Having obtained the required 2/3 majority of members present and voting and the greatest number of votes, Kenya is elected a member of the Security Council for a 2-year term beginning on 1 January 2021. I congratulate Kenya on its election to the Security Council.
Or do you want to connect via this
The
video?
voting is process complete. Thank you.
Yeah. Just we're going to Ganti. We will start in the last sentence. Yes. Ngiyazwakala baba?
Can you unplug it and plug it?
Okay. Not enough time.
No, just is it gonna off? Oh. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I won't see this cable.
Kanti-ke la sixoxa nosomnotho u-Owen Nkomo wenkunzi Wealth Group. Mfoka Nkomo, asikubingelele sikwamukele ku-Galaxy News. Ubuhexihexi la bezemshini sizothatha ikhefu, siyabuya emva kwekhefu khona manje.
Uthando nokuzikhandla kanye nokusebenza ngokubambisana ikona kanye kuzosisiza ekuthenini sikwazi ukulisana negciwane le-coronavirus.
Kila mtu anaweza kubeba virusi hivi vya corona.
Una don't see wetin dey happen for town now. Coronavirus dey kpai people like say no tomorrow.
Social distancing is the new etiquette. Least we never forget.
Dulang Khaye and help
to stop the spread of this virus.
I'm here to plead with you guys, but you know what? Use a mask.
Wash your hands with soap and sanitizer and keep the good spirit.
Make you always wash your hand before you fear.
Dlala indima yakho.
It's not just for you, it's for the next person, ugogo, umkhulu, your uncle.
Healthcare workers stay at home so that they may see their homes too.
Well, as we are facing a pandemic, Galaxy News on Starset is pledging you to not just to protect yourself, but to protect others and the people you love.
Experience the extraordinary.
I like you, girl, in particular.
Yeah, you got that young. Challenge your ordinary. Experience the extraordinary with Starset.
Uthando nokuzikhandla kanye nokusebenza ngokubambisana ikona kanye kuzosisiza ekuthenini sikwazi ukulisana negciwane le-coronavirus.
Kila mtu anaweza kubeba virusi hivi vya corona.
Una don't see wetin dey happen for town now. Coronavirus dey kpai people like say no tomorrow.
Social distancing is the new etiquette. Least we never forget.
Dulang Khaye and help
to stop the spread of this virus.
I'm here to plead with you guys, but you know what? Use a mask.
Wash your hands with soap and sanitizer and keep the good spirit.
Make you always wash your hand before you fear.
Dlala indima yakho.
It's not just for you, it's for the next person, ugogo, umkhulu, your uncle.
Healthcare workers stay at home so that they may see their homes too.
Well, as we are facing a pandemic, Galaxy News on Starset is pledging you to not just to protect yourself, but to protect others and the people you love.
Experience the extraordinary.
I like you, girl, in particular.
Yeah, you got that young. Challenge your ordinary. Experience the extraordinary with Starset.
Kanti-ke la besizama ukuthola u-Owen umfakankomo sithembe ukuthi siyatholana la besinombuzo wokuthi amabhizinisi alimele namandla ezezimali ezimakethe ashayekile mhlawumbe kafushane nje ukusihlephelela ukuthi umonakalo emandleni erandi uma liqhathaniswa nezimali zakwamanye amazwe usumngakanani ngalesi sikhathi baba?
Izona mfoka Msweli ngiqale lapho before ngiphendule. Usiyangizwa ngizwa ngcono manje.
Yebo uyezwakala baba.
Okay, ngase ngisho ukuthi rand lishake kakhulu mhlonishwa lisuka ku 1450 lasigcina silibona khona litrade ngaphezulu kwa 19 to iDollar lase-America kodwa selibuyile manje litrade ko 1730. Into esasikhathaza kakhulu ukuthi umnotho uzobe usubheke kuphi makuphela lokho vethe sibhekene nalo njengamanje. Ziningi imbono ezingaphansi kwencindezi kakhulu okugcina banomthelela ukuthi i-GDP yase South Africa yehle ngalokho bese uqaqula ngesibalo sika 7% kuye lapha ku 10% wena mfowethu.
Mhlawumbe kulesi simo amandla erandi akuso manje singalindelani ezinyangeni ezizayo mhlawumbe likhona ithemba lokuthi ingasimama amandla erandi angasimama noma kuzoqhubeka kudonseka kanzima.
Seliqalile ukusimama irand kodwa ngibona ngathi kuzothatha isikhathi eside ukuze silibone seliyihweba ngaphansi kwa 14. Sasiqagule thina ukuthi before i-COVID sizolibona irand selitrade between 1250 and 1350 odd. Manje ngibona ngathi ngenxa yokulahlekelwa abantu imisebenzi and all the other challenges that we are dealing with wena mfowethu ngenxa ye-COVID. I think uzosithatha isikhathi eside ukuthi sigcine silibone irand esimeme lapho esicudiseka khona ukuthi kumele sithethe ngakhona.
Ya yize noma ke kungelula mhlawumbe ukuqagula izikhathi kanye nokungase kwenzeke ezimakethe ngalesikhathi mfowethu kodwa mhlawumbe singake sithole ukuthi amandla erand la kuleli ukuze lisimame yini mhlawumbe engadingeka noma engalekelela ukuthi isimo singabi sibi kakhulu.
Kungadingeka kakhulu wena mfowethu ukuthi umnotho utakuleke siwufukule umnotho wethu ngokufaka izinsiza lezo uhulumeni aseqala ukuyifaka la ezalokho esikubiza nge-monetary easing yasebhange ngodla labanciphisa khona imali imboleko. Phinde kube ukuthenga kwama-bonds ethengwa uhulumeni sebenzisa imali ekwa-Reserve Bank as well. Okuyona ngibona ngathi izosiza ukuthi ama-interest rates ahlale ethe ukwehla kwenzela ukuthi laba abafuna ukuboleka imali bathenga imoto bathenga imizi kumbe batakula amabhizinisi abo bangakwazi ukwenza lokho. Ngale kwalokho ngibona nje ngathi wena mfowethu kumele sizame ukuthi siqale ukuthatha i-economy yethu siyibeke la sizosebenzisa khona i-technology. Siqale nokukhiqiza kakhulu lokho sikubona kwenziwa i-China isithathela imisebenzi. Sesimsola uDonald Trump uma igxeka i-China kodwa uma singalwa nalento ethi i-China ayibe yona ehamba phambili when it comes to i-production ne-manufacturing nasithatha market share from i-China ngibona ngathi kuba usizo olukhulu lokho kithina mfowethu. Nanokula nje nenkohlakalo nobupha kwahulumeni naku-private sector sigxile ekuthaneni asibumbe umnotho oqhubekela phambili ozokwazi njalo ukuthi ufake wonke umuntu babe ngama-beneficiaries okuthuthuka komnotho wethu.
Mfokankomo sibonga kakhulu ngesikhathi sakho baba.
Ngiyabonga qhawe angethembe sophinde sixoxa futhi khona majusi.
Sibonga. Lowo ke uOwen Mfokankomo ebesipha la uvo lwakhe ngesimo sezimali kanti ke ngenxa yesikhathi la masibheka udaba oluqhubekayo luvela ukuthi umengameli waseKenya uUhuru Kenyatta uthi China mayithambise ijoka lezikweletu ezweni lakhe. uKenyatta wethula umbiko kuleli yazwe nalapho ethe khona isifo se-COVID-19 sishaye kwazwele emaphakatheni ezwe lakhe kanti bese nxusa ukuthi izwe laseChina liqhubeke nokuthambisa ijoka lezikweletu kuleli yazwe kanye nakho wonke amazwe ase-Afrika asadonsa kanzima kwezomnotho.
Your Excellencies, the pandemic has had a devastating impact on our economies, resulting in a loss of jobs and a reduction in revenues. To support our economies and to protect jobs, we have redirected a significant part of our budget towards a set of financial packages to support businesses, industries, and agriculture. This has severely constrained our fiscal room for maneuver. I thank you, President Xi, for agreeing to act on the G20 consensus on debt service suspension to help the poorest countries fight COVID-19 pandemic. However, I would also request you today, given the scale of devastation in our continent, I would like to call on China to further deepen debt relief measures and to consider trade concessions to provide African countries with the breathing room they need for economic recovery. Your Excellency,
kanti ke siyaziguqisa esizulu ngalezi sikhathi sihlangabeze futhi ngesikhathi esifanayo kusasa malube luhle usuku.